discussion, Ms. Liloy?
We discussed this in committee. It was requested by prosecuting attorney's office, and it just gives the police department another tool in their tool belt. I yield.
I received an email, and there was something in the binder from a constituent that had some concerns, and so I guess I'd like to ask for further clarification as to whether or not this allows for the police department to confiscate a car at the time of citation, or maybe that's something Mr. Kamelamela could answer, or I'm not sure exactly who to pose the question to, but I have some concerns if it does mean immediate confiscation, as that taking somebody's car can really impede their ability to get to work, to get their kids to school, to whatnot. And while the safety issue I firmly agree with in the higher windows are tinted, sometimes when you buy a car, it has that and you're not aware until you go get them to, go to get your new safety inspection, as some of our county council members
So your
have
question
discovered.
is what? Whether you can have the car towed upon the issuance of a citation?
Yes.
It seems, I don't, maybe Mr. Kamelamela might have a different opinion, but it appears that that's the reading of this ordinance, the bill. Yeah, I don't think we need an interpretation on that. It's very
Okay.
clear.
I want to express my reservations because my understanding in our conversations in a prior meeting was that it incorporated a ticket, and I apologize for not having read that part as specifically as I should have. And for that, I don't think that is, I think the punishment outweighs the potential crime in this capacity. So
Yeah.
that's my personal opinion.
Well, it says here, any police officer citing or arresting any driver may have the motor vehicle towed. That's may, yeah.
Joseph Kamelamela, Corporation Counsel. Yeah, so I do have a comment. So May is is discretionary, and then you see this in many situations with police, because sometimes they would just give the violation, and then it's kind of dependent on what the circumstances are, because sometimes some of these people actually leave the car at a place for a long time. And so once in a while, you have situations where if it's left there a long time, people want to throw. So it depends on on what's happening. So it's not a mandatory,
But it could happen.
but it could happen.
Right.
Okay. So I could get stopped. I mean, it was like Councilmember Eoff just had to take off her tinting, didn't realize it was going to be illegal. But say she had a safety check and wasn't going to be done for another year, right? The safety check. She gets stopped by a police officer. She gets stopped by somebody that maybe doesn't like her. And they have the option to just say, I'm going to confiscate your car. We're going to have it towed, right? For any reason.
Well, they have that option, but I think most of the officers that I know,
Most.
yeah, most.
You use the word most of
Not
the
all,
officer. Okay.
because there to be one or two that may
Confiscate it.
Yeah, but
Right.
but
So.
the likelihood of that happening is very small.
Yeah, but there's still that likelihood, so thank you for pointing that out too, because I did get to some, I guess maybe we all got some emails, but that is of concern. I'm hoping that, I don't know how that would be amended, but, so at this point, I don't know how I'm going to vote on this, because that is of great concern to me, because somebody could just do it to do it.
Yeah, but my experience with the officers that I deal with, they would check with the supervisor, who has more experience in these areas.
So we would have to trust that would happen. I mean, we would have to trust that it would not get, but
Yeah, it's,
I wouldn't leave it to chance. But anyway, that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
Thank
Well-
you. I'll yield at this time.
That discretion lies with the police department in every single situation.
Right.
Right? I mean, not specifically as it relates to this issue, But whether they want to arrest someone or not, it really lies within their discretion. But Ms. Leloy, actually, Ms. Poindexter brought up an interesting point, about the effective dates of all of these safety checks, right? 'Cause something might have been legal, and then all of a sudden it's not. Then that's something you might want to take a look at before it gets to second and final reading, because the effective date is upon its approval. You might want to consider putting something in there that addresses that issue, because it is a valid issue, I think.
So